All right, here we are. Hi, Roger.
Hi, Barry. How are you?
Welcome to Drag Race All Stars.
Woo!
Um, we just had our own little kiki, everyone that you're watching this. We just had our own little kiki, so we may touch on a few things that we talked about, but for the most part, we were just gossiping
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Roger, I do want to know how you're doing. I know you told me already, but tell everyone else what's happening in
Oh,
Texas.
oh, you know what? It's the Wild West over here. And unlike the Wild West, people aren't wearing their masks and going into grocery stores or banks and stuff. So, it's just, it is what it is. I'm wearing my mask. I'm wearing my mask for you, for
Exactly.
someone else's grandparents.
Do what you can for other people, and what they do shows how
Yeah.
much they don't care.
Yeah, I wear my mask around my parents. I mean, I don't think my parents haven't actually seen like this part of my face since like since like the end of
That is
March.
very responsible of you, because
Yeah,
your parents are older, and
yeah, they're
your
older.
mom has her issues, her medical
Yeah,
issues. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, luckily, it's easy for me to social distance in the house, two-story house. So I keep myself upstairs for the most part. I help them out if they need anything. So I'll go down. I have I have some masks hanging like at the door, like on the doorknob, so I can just,
Grab and go. Grab
Yeah.
and go.
We have our own little spots to sit in.
Do you have a way of getting out of the house without going downstairs, or you have to go down to go out?
I have,
Yeah. Okay.
but I give a warning whenever I'm coming down, so they have their masks as well.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, and it's pretty. We do pretty well. I mean, honestly, it's June. We've been doing this since March. We have our rhythm down.
Yeah. You get into that routine very quickly.
Yeah, my mom.
I have noticed myself, because even when I take the trash out, I put a mask on.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed myself forgetting, and I get like to the end of the stairwell, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't have my mask. And I go back upstairs, get my mask, just to take the trash out.
That's the
But
thing.
like you, I have now put a stash next to the door so I can just grab it.
Yeah, and I really wish that people did the same thing.
I wish people cared about other people.
Yeah, I mean, like I've talked to people, and people are constantly like, well, there's conflicting information about whether it passes or not, like whether it actually prevents you from contracting it. I'm like, look, here's the deal. How much is it going to harm you and harm another person if you have your mask on? It brings the risk down
Tremendously. Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
It may be completely false. Who knows? We learn more about this every day.
Yeah.
But if there's a chance that you could pass it to someone, or someone could pass it to you, why take the chance?
Exactly.
That's all. And really, wearing a mask, I'm going to be the first to say, I wear my mask all the time outside, and it is hot in that mask. Mm-hmm. You're getting your air breathing back on you. My face, my mask is wet when I take it off.
My glasses.
Yeah, your glasses steam up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wear sunglasses with it for that reason, because I can't see.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's hot in a mask. I get it, but you still have to do it.
Yeah. Do you remember that saying? Oh, I'm going to avoid it like the plague.
Yeah.
I think we have to retire that saying, because I just don't think humanity.
No one cares.
No one cares. Guess what?
The plague. Bring it on.
You have the plague and you're not avoiding it.
Yeah, you're not avoiding it at all.
At all. So that is the state of Texas in COVID-19.
Great.
In phase 3.
I had my first kiki out of the house yesterday. I have not been secluded into my house for the last 3.5 months. I have gone out, but this is the first time I actually went out and met friends. Mm-hmm. We went to the park and had some lovely cocktails and a lovely little chit chat. People were social distance there, which made me very happy. It was like pockets of groups that were probably 10 to 12 feet away, not even 6 feet away. I mean, because in our group, we literally sat at least 4 or 5 feet away from each other talking. There was only 4 of us.
Okay.
And then we walked down 9th Avenue and bought margaritas at a Reba to drink on our walk back to Chelsea. Which was lovely. And let me tell you, if you wear a mask, you can still drink with a straw. You don't have to take the mask off to do it.
Yeah. True.
So
it is true.
Yeah. I always thought my thought was, well, I'm gonna get there and then I won't be able to drink, but I have metal straws that I bring with me everywhere. Reba gave me a straw because I bought the giant margarita.
Yeah. Were the gays out? You know those pictures.
Not like that picture. There were a bunch of people on 9th Avenue and even more on 8th Avenue, which surprised me. Those are the straight people at the straight bars.
Yeah.
Like there was one, like an Irish pub even like cordoned off, like barricaded off part of the street for them to just corral in. And they were literally packed into the space. And I was like, you're supposed to get your drink and go. You're not supposed to hang around.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I ventured out. I had a lovely day. I got drunk. I drank a little too much.
Those were the days.
But guess what? It hasn't stopped me because I'm still drinking today.
Well, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Yeah. All right, let's talk some Drag Race now.
Let us talk some Drag Race.
So we are going to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 5, Episode 2. I don't know the name of this episode. Is it the name of the song?
I think so.
I don't even know the name of the song.
Mediocre challenge ever?
What?
Mediocre challenge song ever?
Ugh, not even mediocre, just bad. I will say, I went to look for it on iTunes today, and it is not there.
Wow.
Yeah, and I noticed, I watched the episode again yesterday morning, and RuPaul did not say available on iTunes. So I think everyone
did, and they edited it out.
And they may have taken it out because, that is not a good song.
Woo.
But we're going to start off with the elimination of Miss Derek Barry.
Okay.
Get into the workroom, and it doesn't seem like anyone cares that she's gone.
I feel like everyone feels the same way I do about Derek Barry. Hate is a very strong word. I don't hate anyone, but I severely dislike Derek Barry.
Derek Barry is her own worst enemy. That's all there is to it. The fact that on episode 1, on episode 1, she said, I want to be Regina George. Girl, you are 30.
Yeah.
You're not a high school girl.
Yeah.
There comes a time when you gotta grow up.
Yeah. Well,
that's
these Las Vegas queens.
Ugh, they are shady.
Shady boots.
Yeah. I did notice that she said she gave a special shout out to Jujubee in her lipstick message. Jujubee is the only one that voted for Mayhem to go home over.
Oh, so you think they get told?
Derek Barry? No, I think that because they were also chatting in the workroom a lot. So I think that was her only actual friend, I think, in the workroom. Okay. And I think she knew that.
Yeah.
So who knows? No mini challenge this week. We're going right into a maxi challenge.
I mean,
Derek. India gets to pick who her strongest competitors are. And she chooses Shea Coulee, obviously.
Yeah.
And Blair St. Clair.
Wasn't Mariah the one that was like, what?
Yeah, wasn't everyone that?
Yeah. No, your two biggest competitions are like Shea Coulee and Jujubee.
Yeah. Or Shea Coulee and Cracker.
Or Alexis. I mean,
I don't think they feel like Alexis is a threat, but I think Alexis is going to be in the top 3.
Once again, every time people discount Alexis Mateo, haven't they remembered from her last 2 seasons?
No idea why they don't think she's a good drag queen, because she's one of the best that we have.
Yeah.
So anyway, she picked Shea and Blair. They pick teams. Looking at the teams, who do you think is the strongest team just looking at the team itself?
So if I were looking at the team itself, I would have actually thought Shea, Mariah, and Angina.
Yeah. I agree.
Right.
The problem was I knew that Angina and Mariah don't sing or make their own music. So I knew that, but I know that they all can dance.
Exactly.
And so I was like, well, they got half of it down.
Yeah.
I honestly, Yeah, looking at them, they would be the strongest. I was worried for season 10 team, as I like to call them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know that Blair and Cracker are friends, or were friends. I don't know if they are anymore. They were friends.
Wait. Did we skipped over? Or are you gonna get to that?
We'll get to that.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
But yeah, I'm just looking at the teams. I'm thinking, well, they were friends, and at this point I still thought they were friends. I was like, oh well, they loved each other on their season. They did a challenge. It was the challenge they did together. They had a great time working together.
Yep.
But Mayhem and Cracker, that the week that they worked together was the week that Mayhem went home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And did Cracker win that episode? She was definitely in the top because they love that pickle.
I don't remember.
Did she win any of her episodes?
Actually, I don't think she did.
I don't know that she did either.
No. I think that was part of her thing. Sorry, my eyes are a little.
That's okay.
I think it's allergies. I'm off of my Claritin D. I haven't replaced it yet, and I forgot to get more. So
all good.
And Texas.
And Texas.
Yeah.
So let's go to the Blair Cracker drama. We can jump around this episode. We don't have to go.
Yeah, look, I'm following your lead. This is
we don't have to go chronologically at all. So yeah, we skipped over Cracker and Angina.
That's what I thought we were. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I totally skipped over that because it was so weird to me.
Well, it came out of nowhere.
No, I mean, she did mention it on the first episode that when she was going in to vote, she's like, she wanted a Russian bot to come in and vote for her because the person that she thought should go home wasn't listed there.
But she seemed so pressed this episode.
But to come in and say it, I mean, you see her dancing into the workroom, and then she's like Debbie Downer on the table.
Yeah, and with that coat, I mean, I liked the coat, but like, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And even, I mean, she corrects it later on somewhat. She did some damage control.
Yeah.
But yeah, even if that's the way you feel, what good is it going to do anyone to say that?
Yeah.
The producers have probably encouraged her to do it.
Uh-huh.
But they would not have encouraged her to do it if they didn't know about it.
Yeah.
You don't just come out and say, "Oh, don't you think Angina should have gone home?"
Yeah. No, and everyone else's reactions were just like,
yeah. Cracker is not making any friends on this season.
Yeah. So like, so I don't know any spoilers. I'm very good. I'm very good about that. I try not to, but the one thing that I feel like I have like read online or like seen is the fact that apparently Cracker, we're kind of seeing in this episode, Cracker does not get along
with anyone
with this group, which is weird because it's like, I don't remember that. Like, that wasn't a storyline in part of her season.
At all. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her, or if she decided when she came back she wanted to be the villain, because the villain makes it pretty far.
Yeah.
On most seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we're coming off of a season that everyone loved each other, and, we all sang Kumbaya every week with season 12. And so coming right into this with the Derek and India drama, and now Cracker has kind of taken over that spot, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
And knowing Cracker, it's weird for her character as well.
Right. Well, and just like, I personally didn't realize that, like, Cracker has a hard time making friends. I mean,
never would have thought that.
Look, I'm like Britta. I'm from New York. So, like...
Exactly.
So, like, Cracker is well-known. Cracker is Bob the Drag Queen's drag daughter. Like, Cracker...
Exactly.
Like, Cracker took a picture with me in Fire Island when I was piss-ass drunk, and I didn't even remember it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so uncharacteristic for me, and like I said, I don't know if something happened to her, or let's go right to the Blair thing, where Blair called her difficult and egotistic.
Yeah.
And she said that word difficult kind of triggers her because everyone says that to her.
Mm-hmm.
And my thought is, well, if everyone is saying it to you, maybe it's you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's not everyone else's perception of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they say. If you don't see where the problem is, it's probably you.
Yeah. It's just the entire thing. Just like my friends and I were texting, and we're like, "Cracker's the villain."
Yeah.
Cracker getting like
out of nowhere, she became the villain.
Yeah. Like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting. We have another team challenge next week, so it'll be interesting to see what team she lands on. Did we see her in the clip?
No.
No, I'm sorry.
I said I'm surprised they're not doing Snatch Game at 8.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna shake things up again and do another, like last time they did that Snatch Game of Love, which was terrible.
It was terrible.
You got to stick with what you know.
Yeah.
Let's go back to talk about Snatch Game. Did you watch What You Packin'? With Derek Barry?
With Derek Barry, yeah.
Yeah. And that she was going to do Mariah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I really, really wish we got to see that now.
That's so sweet. I really would love to have seen how Derek would have fucked that up.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. But she says she does it because she did it. She said she did it on Watch What Happens Live, but I don't remember her being there with Mariah. She said she
won. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Who knows?
I wouldn't be surprised that Derek could get the look well, but the impersonation wrong.
I'm sure he can do the look because,
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He looks like Britney, so it's easy for him to do Britney. Mariah, I don't know. Maybe he gets the outfit right, but I don't know about all of this. Looking like Mariah. Plus, he's white. Anyway,
although wouldn't that be so Derek Barry to get caught up in a scandal because he made brown blackface?
Exactly. Painted himself light tan. Exactly. Yes.
God.
Why did we not get this? Now we know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to this episode. So we're gonna do singing first. We're not gonna talk about all of them because some of them are really bad. Pick one from each group to talk about. Then we'll talk about them. So we start with Blair, Cracker, and Mayhem.
Blair.
Okay.
Because she starts off, and I just love that. Wait, was it Alex? No, was it Mayhem? Where Mayhem was like, doesn't she do music?
Isn't she? Yeah, isn't that what she does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that first go round was rough.
It was, but the reason I picked Blair is because I mean, I'm kind of meh on Blair Sinclair. Like, she doesn't really do it for me. She's just another skinny white fashion queen.
And she is so skinny, it is almost disgustingly disturbing.
Right. But I thought it was such a great choice to do Hannibal Lecter.
I agree.
Because it was so surprising. Like, that was surprising.
Yeah. And that's why I think the ones that picked things like that, because even Mayhem picking Mr. Rogers, I was like, at least it's funny.
Yeah.
You can do so much with your lyrics to make it entertaining. Which is where some of the other ones you're just like, okay, whatever. That's kind of boring.
And so it made me wish that Cracker had done someone else besides Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I mean, picking him alone is kind of funny. Just because why would you?
Yeah.
I think someone should have picked a woman because I think that would have been really funny.
Yeah.
And had like a little lesbian twist to it.
Right. Especially, well, not that they knew it, but like with Tessa Thompson as a judge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hell,
I would have picked Tessa Thompson.
Why not?
Why not?
Not that other girl who I can't even remember her name.
Madison Beers. The only reason I know who she is because I watched the first 5 minutes of the last episode of Celebrity Drag Race and went, who are these people? I don't care. Bye.
I watched the entire episode of that. I had never heard of her before that. But apparently all the queens that were on that show, including the 3 that are behind the scenes, because I think Chanel did her makeup,
Okay.
said that she was a nightmare to work with.
I believe it. There's just something that screams Leah Michelle about her.
Yeah. Oh, Leah Michelle. Poor Leah Michelle. I have been...
No, Leah Michelle.
No, I say that sarcastically, everyone, because
That's
I
right.
have never been a Leah Michelle fan. I think she's a terrible person from way back in Spring Awakening, and probably when she was a child in Les Mis.
Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to deal with her.
Yeah.
But back when I used to do events in the theater community, I have heard stories of
nightmare. Just a nightmare. Yeah. She
is always on the top of the list of people that you never wanted to have to deal with, unless you absolutely needed to.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, Leah Michelle. All right, let's move on to our next group, which, I don't know, we'll go to Shea, Angina, and Mariah.
I guess we have to choose Angina, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I just want to do this just to get it out of my system.
When she did that, I was like, I think Mariah might be my favorite queen on here now. She was always towards the top of my list, but now I'm like, I just love you.
Well, she's obviously a little bit more mature now than 10 years ago when it was 9 years ago on her season.
9 years, season 3.
Yeah, I mean, she's more of a matriarch now, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but I love when she does stuff like, baby, or she does the hand turning, and she's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mariah, but let's talk about Angina. She was having vocal problems because she was sick, but she's not a singer anyway.
Nope.
But they spliced together every bad take they could possibly get.
Well, yeah, and honestly, it also made me think that the editors, the show, were really just trying to just show how a cracker fucked up with her head.
Yeah. And I kind of thought, I was going into it, I was like, maybe, how they try to misdirect you and say, oh, so terrible, you're doing so bad, everything is terrible, and then it comes out and it's perfect.
Yeah.
But they only show you the bad takes.
Yeah. And look, despite Mariah's whale comments, which I'm pretty sure Mariah told Angina that she made.
I'm sure.
But Shea and Mariah were so supportive of her.
Yeah. They were, to me, they were the only team that wanted to help each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. They were an actual team.
Yeah.
And weren't just looking out for themselves.
Yeah.
That being said, Shea's verse was fantastic. That's all we're gonna say about that right now. But again, if you look at the people that they chose, Angina picked Henry Cavill.
Well, but look, they were all superheroes.
I know, I get it. But what kind of lyrics are you gonna make up about Henry Cavill?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking of this because Henry Cavill is a thing of mine.
Henry Cavill is delicious. Don't get me wrong.
He is one thick muscle man.
Yeah. But what kind of lyrics are you gonna make? Unless you make it super sexual, and it didn't come off that way.
Yeah. Drop it in my ass like an anvil, Henry Cavill. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And Mariah picked Jason Momoa, which I thought was, again, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
But
in that
what I would have done is make fun of Aquaman more than anything, because Aquaman was not one of my favorite Marvel movies. Or no, DC movies.
DC.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I corrected myself.
I really would have wanted to be in that group, though.
Me too.
Because I would have chose in either one of the Marvel, any of the Marvel superheroes. I probably would have chosen either Chris Hemsworth or Chris Evans, one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have chosen little baby Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Little Tom Holland.
I think
I just put him in my pocket.
Yeah. When you do Toots and Boots with David,
Yeah.
you should have a Tom Holland conversation with him, because David and I have an ongoing Tom Holland thing.
Oh, all right. I'll bring him up.
Yeah. Both of us feel very like lecherous, but
I feel dirty how attracted to him I am.
Oh, but the thing is, like, as we get older, so does he, and he does.
I mean, he is of legal age.
He's of legal age. He's very handsome.
Yeah.
And he's just he's limber. He can.
Oh, yeah, he's so good. I could watch that Umbrella on Lip Sync Battle every day. I could watch it. And then Shay did Chadwick Boseman, which was the best. It was the best one out there.
Yeah.
Who's our last group?
Season 10. No.
Oh, we talked.
No, we did season 10. It's India, Alexis, and
Jujubee.
Jujubee.
Pick a queen. Who are we gonna talk about?
Alexis.
Why not?
Daddy Janky.
I am not going to deny that I looked up Daddy Janky because I didn't know who that was.
And after a while, did you realize it was Daddy Yankee?
Yeah. Well, that's when I Googled it. That's what came up.
Yeah.
Literally, when I typed in Daddy, it came up Daddy Yankee. The first thing that came up, I was like,
okay. Yeah. I don't remember the rest of the verse. Just that I know that it was Daddy Yankee.
Yeah.
Daddy Yankee. Daddy Yankee. You know how Latinos, when they have to say something that starts with an S, like they do, like, hi, like, I'm gonna say Steven. Esteven. Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee. Yeah.
Daddy Janky.
Daddy Janky.
I loved her verse as well. I thought it was when she was the first one that had her verse when the actual production happened, and I was like, her verse was so fast and quick. They must have slowed it down by half speed because it was so slow.
Yeah.
To the point where it was like they couldn't even dance to it. It was so slow.
Yeah. No.
I enjoyed her verse though.
Enjoyed her verse. I thought it was hilarious that India was like, "Oh, I'm gonna write about my fiance," and Jujubee's like, "Girl, your fiance ain't a celebrity.
You ain't dating no celebrity."
Yeah.
So Jujubee, who did she pick? Oh, John Stamos.
John Stamos.
Fine.
Yeah.
Theirs had nothing to do with each other, which was fine for me. I was like, they don't have to correlate.
No. But like I when you think about the other two groups, you still want to think about the girl group, and like there should be something that connects everything.
That connects it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I agree. So that was our singing. Then we do choreography. We don't have to talk much about that because the choreography is always terrible, and it's completely fake as well. Is what I like to say. Yeah. Because they film it on the stage just so that you can see it, and then they actually go back and rehearse it with a choreographer for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
So and it's like, the choreography isn't real, people. I'm sorry if I'm ruining the world for you.
No, it's just to get your scene working, which is who's gonna fight with who, who's gonna,
how can we create more drama?
Yep. So of course, Cracker does her thing,
and they succeeded with Blair and Cracker.
Yeah.
And poor Mayhem just standing there.
But it just shows you how, like, it also showed you where Shay is just like, okay, how am I gonna make this for my my team look good?
Yeah, she literally said we struggled in the singing. We got to get this right, and they came out there and knew exactly what they were gonna do.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, they're all dancers, so it's easier for them, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's go right to the backstage drama.
Okay.
We had our little group talking about Cracker with, I don't know who she was with.
No, she was with Shay and Mariah. Right? When they go to Wait, is this when you're talking when they go to record their verse and
No.
Jonathan's like,
No. No, this is when they're doing their makeup.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, Mayhem.
Oh, Mayhem was talking because she's in the group with them. And
yes, Mayhem.
And there was one other person.
Alexa. No.
It might have been Alexis, yeah. Because next week they're gonna have their beef.
Yeah.
So we hear that, but then you see like they showed a clip of, image of like Cracker looking over like she was listening to them, but I don't know that she actually heard them. I think that was just editing.
Yeah.
But then you have Blair saying she's difficult and egotistical, and Cracker calls it garbage.
Well, it's just again kind of like
fun of her.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. When Cracker's like, I can't cry.
I can't cry with all this face on. And like, you gotta have feelings.
Cry. You gotta have feelings. Cry. No, it's just, if people are and also they weren't telling her she was egotistical in a way that was like, bow,
No, it wasn't that. I think what she really, I don't think she meant egotistical. It was just the big word that came out of her mouth. I think she meant that because Cracker is such a perfectionist, and we learned that on her season.
Yeah. That
she feels that her way is the right way to do it, and it has to be done this way.
Yeah, it's there's a low-key narcissism to it.
Yeah.
There is a low-key self-absorption, to it.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
And like major insecurities.
Big time. And then that is a big issue for her. I will say that she's always felt insecure about things. But yeah, that was our drama. So let's get on to this performance of I love him. I don't know. I think that's the name of it. I love him.
I love him. I love him. I love him.
There you go.
Where he goes, I'll follow
exactly. That would have been a better song to do.
So much better. like write me lyrics to that. Like let's write lyrics to that.
Yeah. Don't try to create your own song. I know you want to make money on iTunes, but this is not even going to get. No one's going to download this if it ever shows up.
Yeah.
So the first group was Alexis, India, and Jujubee. Did anyone shine for you?
Alexis.
Yeah, I thought Alexis was the best of the group.
Alexis was the best of the group. I think that,
Jujubee was fine.
Was fine. She got her lyrics. I think in terms of the three of them, Alexis was the one that shone the most, with Jujubee's being the best lyrics, and India just faded in the background. And I think Alexis said earlier in the episode, India's a fierce entertainer. India, is a great dancer, but when she is, up against people whose personalities are like much bigger,
she doesn't have it.
She fades into the background, and
and she did.
And she did. And you know what? This is what we're going on. This is her second season. This happened in her first season too.
Yeah. She was invisible.
She can't translate what she can do as a solo performer.
Yeah.
Into a group challenge.
Yeah. I agree. I thought India was definitely the weakest of the group. I didn't like her verse. I didn't like what she was wearing.
No, and also the Justin Timberlake. That's not funny and exciting.
There's nothing entertaining about it at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Take a hint from what the other two are. I mean, always take a page from Jujubee's book. If Jujubee is writing lyrics about John fucking Stamos, you know what, India Farah, figure out something to say about Dave Coulier.
Yeah. I did not, and I thought their outfits didn't match. Like, as far as a girl group, they were the worst as a group to me. Yeah. But next is Blair, Cracker, and Mayhem.
This group I do not really remember anything of their movements. There were pillows.
There were pillows, which I thought was weird. I didn't understand why when they were rehearsing, I was like, why do they have pillows? And then they were in a slumber party kind of vignette.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And was Blair, did Blair
whose
have,
idea was that? Did they do that themselves?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it didn't make any sense.
Yeah. I just, none of these three shine for me at all.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
And we're all
trying to think if I liked anyone's verse more than the others, but I don't think I did.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh well. Last up is Shay, Angina, and Mariah. I don't have anything else to say about them.
Yeah.
Shay, Angina, and Mariah.
This was just like, okay, Shay knew the strengths of the three.
Yeah.
I thought that Angina did kind of falter.
She did, and my issue was that Shay and Mariah both were white, and Jujubee were light blue.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you could have at least worn something white to blend in.
Yeah. And I also didn't like Angina's hair. The
that wig, girl.
Like that wig, I think if you took it off her head and just like actually like held it up, is actually taller than Angina.
Yeah, it was her size. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is where you're like, this is Shea Coulee coming to slay.
Yes. She came to do her part, but I also felt like she was part of the group. Like she wasn't.
Oh yeah.
She wasn't trying to steal focus. She was just doing what she does.
Exactly.
But she was also uplifting the other two girls.
Exactly. But when she came up to do her verse,
but she was like, "This is my part. Step back. It's my part to do."
Yep. Like the move was right. The costume was right. The lyrics were right. Yeah. No one can run a verse. Like I know I know Detox likes thinks that she can rap. But like no one can run a verse like Shea Coulee.
Agreed.
Like I do not like that Category Is song from season 9. I actually like the song Category Is. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't really like it with the Queen's verses. Except for Shea Coulee's. But then again, Shea Coulee packs so much lyric.
Yeah, into that space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And can lip sync to it and move to it.
All right. We'll get to the runway in a moment. But first, I want to say, do you think they should have been judged by group or individually?
By group.
Me too.
Yeah. By group.
That is when I realized, when they didn't do it by group, I was like, oh, they're just trying to get rid of Angina or India, because those are the two I think don't have much of a story left.
Yeah. Yeah, because here's the thing. On All Stars, I don't want to see someone fighting and faltering.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, if you're an All Star, you need to the competition needs to be so fierce that you are actually splitting hairs when you're judging.
Yeah. And when they said that, like, we're splitting hair, I was like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
You picked two of the worst people. I didn't think Mariah deserved to be in the bottom.
No, but I agree. I also disagree that there should have been bottom 3. There should have been just the bottom 2.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure why they did that. But my thought was, if you're going to do that, then you need to judge it by team and put the worst team in the bottom 3. And to me, it was one of the other 2 teams.
Yeah,
it wasn't Shay's team.
No, I honestly, the bottom would have been the season 10 crew.
I think season 10 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. But instead, they put India, Angina, and Mariah in the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Because they were not the worst, in my opinion.
Right. I don't like the inconsistency between last episode that was just a bottom 2 and this episode is a bottom 3. I don't agree with that.
Yeah. So in the top they put Blair, Jujubee? No, she was safe.
She was safe.
Blair, Shay, and no, it must have been Jujubee.
Maybe.
Blair.
Because in the back it was Cracker, Alexis,
and Mayhem.
and Mayhem.
Yeah, so Jujubee was they picked that was weird too, because then I thought maybe they were picking one from each team to be in the top and the bottom, because they picked one from each team to be the top.
Yeah.
But then all of the rest of season 10 went back safe. So yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have picked Blair to be the top out of that group.
No. I would have switched out Alexis.
Alexis should have been there, yeah. It should have, if you're gonna make season 10 safe, then make them all safe. Because no one outshone the other ones in that group.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't agree with that. Let me pull this up.
You sharing a screen or you just
I got you.
All right.
But there you are. I was like, you disappeared. There you are. I disappeared. But here we have this runway called Love the Skin You're In.
Okay.
What did you think of this category, first of all?
There are some times where I'm like, they say the category name, I'm like, I immediately get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are some times where I'm like, I think you need to give a little bit of a description as to what this category is. But I'm like, okay, love the skin you're in. So everything should be based on your skin tone. I get it. Great.
Right.
Yes.
That was when it came out, I was like, oh, they're going to do nude illusion.
Uh-huh.
And most of their costume is going to be nude, which I think is what Shay gave to us. So I think she interpreted it that way as well.
Yeah.
But then when they started coming out in these things, I was like, oh, it's going to be the color of your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Of the queen's skin.
Yeah.
India gave us every color imaginable.
And you know what? It is, I think this kind of fits this weird category title.
Yeah.
And I like the concept behind it. I actually like the look. And she is giving you, I think Carson said, mother of the bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
It is a look. And actually, I feel like it's done well. I think the makeup's great. I love the hair. And it is a little Vegas-y, but that's what she is.
That is her drag.
She is a Vegas showgirl. And look, in comparison to season 3, this is a glow up.
It is. It's very elevated from season 3. I think her face and hair are fantastic, and that is the only part that I like. I hate this outfit.
Oh, okay.
I think I hate it because of all the extra thing, the thing on the fabric on the sleeve, and then she has the ruffle down the one leg. So I think that's what I don't like about it.
Okay.
But I don't hate it either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. Miss Jujubee in the mermaid gown.
Oh, Jujubee. I like it, but I don't love it.
It's a little boring.
Okay, so you think about when you come to All Stars, you want to see what people can do based on what they can do now. Like, what have they learned since their last time on the show? And where with India, I'm like, that has come, whether you liked it or not, but it still has come so far from season 3. I feel like this is something that I probably would have seen in season 2 or All Stars 1 from Jujubee. Mind you, this probably would have been her finale look from season 2 or All Stars 1.
Right.
But I love it because it's her, but I was like, eh.
Yeah, I like it because she looks great in it, and then this hair on her is fantastic. Mm-hmm. The dress, it's just boring. It's just there's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I think. Alexis Mateo giving you, she said leather. I am pretty sure it's not leather. She said leather, so I'm going to say leather.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And she said she made this herself.
Look, good for her, because, I
God bless her. Especially if it is leather, because leather is not easy to work with.
Right. You know what? I liked it.
Yeah.
But, I like Alexis Mateo. I like, she is a fierce entertainer. She's a great drag queen. This is just for me this is not the type of drag that I enjoy.
Sure.
But she looks great. She looks great.
I mean, she is a pageant queen through and through. She is a showgirl through and through.
Yeah.
So those are what you're going to get. You're going to either get pageant or you're going to get showgirl. I think the fact that she made this, I think is fantastic.
Oh, I think it's great. Yeah.
My least favorite part of it is the painted boob patch.
Cleavage. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it looks weird.
Yeah.
I think if she just had like her boob played on underneath it and went with the natural cleavage of that, rather than doing all that highlighting built into it. Like it's painted on the nude illusion.
Yeah.
That's my only downside to it. Otherwise, I think she looks fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the makeup, great. Yeah. She can really work that type of updo.
Yeah, exactly. That is her signature hair loaf.
Yep.
Blair St. Clair. Failed. This is my favorite line from Drop Dead Gorgeous. I don't think I understood the assignment. The sad thing is she did, because she explained why she did this, and I don't buy it.
I just, for a different challenge, sure.
Yeah.
It's a great look.
It is a gorgeous dress. And I mean, I love a hat fascinator, so. Yeah,
but for this challenge, I'm just like, I don't.
Girl, you're not pink.
Yeah.
I don't understand it at all. Like I said, it is a gorgeous look. I'm not going to dispute that in any way.
Yeah.
But it is not the assignment.
Not the assignment.
Yeah. Failed.
Yeah.
Cracker.
If you don't want to be the villain of the season,
don't make that
come out
face
on the runway looking like the villain of the season.
Looking like a mean bitch.
And one, I don't, I hope she wears this dress out when she goes out, because that's a good spit protector in the era of COVID-19.
Exactly. You don't have to wear a mask, girl.
No, I just, I don't get it.
I don't either. I think it's ugly, first of all.
Yeah. And the hair, I mean, she just looks like,
Yeah. I appreciate that she went with dark hair, because she rarely does that, but it makes her look mean.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about Cracker also is she's a
petite woman.
She's a petite woman. Putting hair that big on you, it dwarfs her.
Yeah.
This outfit dwarfs her. It makes her look
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this at all.
Yeah.
Mayhem Miller.
So I have a feeling that Mayhem Miller is a classic case of being a really great drag queen out at the club and just not great at Drag Race.
Yes, I'm agreeing with you on that 1,000%.
And also this look does nothing for me, and does nothing for her body, and does nothing
no.
It just this is not an all-star look.
It looks cheap, is what it looks.
Yeah.
And I know she never said it, but it is clearly a reference to the Kim Kardashian Met Gala look, where it was
yeah.
I can't remember who did it. It's some designer.
But the one where she looks all wet.
But she looks wet, so it's supposed to look like dripping water, but it was she had on the nude illusion dress with that.
Yeah.
And so it looked like just water dripping down her, whereas with the chocolate covered color, which is her skin, so I'm not disputing that she did the assignment.
Yeah.
It just looks, the rain beads look like they're hot glued on.
Yeah, I mean, and the hair doesn't, if you want the all wet look, the hair.
Right, then you need a wet look.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have asked Blair.
Exactly. Just borrow that hair she had.
Yeah.
Put it on your head.
Put it on your head.
Yeah. Moving on to Shea Coulee,
Oh,
who's giving us the nude illusion that I expected from everyone.
this is so. If you didn't realize it when you were watching the group challenge,
Mhm.
it's when she came down the runway when you're like, Shea Coulee is just on a completely different level.
Yeah.
She's on
She got this week exactly right.
She's on a completely different level from all of these queens, and I really hope she continues to bring it at this level, because the last thing that I will turn off All Stars. The last thing I will want is that Shea Coulee gets in the bottom and they all vote her out because she is that good.
Yeah.
Shea Coulee
It's
needs to
happened
win.
before, girl.
I know. Shea Coulee needs to win or be safe or be in the top.
Yeah. I'm not sure they will allow her to be in the bottom.
Yeah, because this look, I was like, this is why Shea Coulee is Shea Coulee.
Yeah, I love this look too. I do not like the hair.
Okay.
But I understand the hair.
Yeah.
For me, because it's drag, I wanted it just to be a gigantic afro.
Totally.
But I understand why she did it this way.
But it's like, I love the, like, it's the natural, like, it is the natural.
It is. It's totally the Nubian hair.
Yeah. But
Yes. Were you aware that this is an outfit that Beyonce wore?
No.
I saw a side-by-side picture of them, and they are almost identical.
All right, well.
So that is her reference, and God bless her for it.
God bless her for it.
Next is Ongina.
I really did like this look. I get the criticism about the neck.
Yeah.
But like, I like it.
I like the look too. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the neck didn't really bother me as much as it bothers everyone else. I understand it. I think if it had been just like a little slight V, it would have helped.
Yeah.
But it doesn't bother me so much that I'm not gonna like the look, because I think
no. Did you see the picture that Ongina posted on Instagram? Oh, so great with this.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Look, I'm glad that she had to go home. I understand that it was a necessary move, but she went out looking great.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think she looks fantastic in this. But moving on to what is my favorite look of the night. Oh, girl.
It's a good look.
Yes, this is Miss Mariah Paris Balenciaga, and she looks stunning in this dress.
She is
and her face.
Oh my God. She is giving you mother of the house of Balenciaga.
Yeah, she is ruling that house.
Yeah.
I think it is safe to say that Mariah is probably not going to win All Stars 5. It's safe to say that. Right. I would not be mad if she did. But I think she is set to go right into Pose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, this is my audition, and I'm going to give you everything I can. Because she looks stunning. Her face is just unreal.
She was... Like, if a runway counts for anything, this should have kept her from being free.
This runway does not put you anywhere near the bottom.
No.
Yeah.
No, the makeup, it's just...
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason her Instagram is Mug for Days, because that mug is so good.
Yep.
So good. I loved it. And that's all of our runway looks.
Yeah.
So let's get into the meat of it, where Ongina says that she should go home.
I just don't think anyone should say that.
No. And that, I mean, I am an Ongina fan. Look, I am wearing her shirt.
Yeah.
And I am a huge Ongina fan. I was so excited to have her back. But even I was like, if you are going to give up, then you should just walk out and not even make them vote. Just be like, I'm leaving. I'm done.
I think,
it was hard for me to watch.
It was. I think, you could have said, I understand if you vote for the other two. I understand that. I'm here. I am nervous. I have wanted this for so long, and I have and it's a different game now, and I'm just, but I want to be here, because that's essentially what she said. And then she added, but you should vote. You should
But
keep the
neither of them should go home. No, girl, that's not what you do.
That's not what you do. Because look, I get it. It's a different game. It is a different game.
No, and I mean, I'm sure in her mind she was like, oh my God, all these other queens have so much more to offer than me. But that's not true. There were at least 3 more queens that could have gone home before her. Was she gonna win? Probably not.
No.
But she needed to be on the show longer. But she gave up.
Yeah.
So I do not.
Yeah.
I do not hold it against anyone since she even pulled her own lipstick, which really made me mad.
Because here's the thing, it's BB's already been on, and I want an all-winner season of
Me too.
All Stars, but other than Angina, there is no other queen from season 1 that I want to see again.
Yeah.
I don't think Nina Flowers does this anymore. I think she just does drag when she DJs.
She does only DJ stuff now. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
but don't get me wrong, I would love to have Nina Flowers back on my TV.
Yes, yeah. I don't know if I could deal with Tammy Brown again. I love Tammy Brown.
I love Tammy Brown, but I do not need to see her on Drag Race again.
No, but
she did her part.
Yeah, Angina was the only one from season 1. I do not need to see Jade or Kasha or Rebecca Glasscock. I don't even know how many of them are still doing drag.
Rebecca does not do drag anymore. That is for sure. I think Jade quit for a while, but I think she's doing it again, and people are kind of on board for her to come back because she kind of got a raw deal as well. Where her drag was a little messy. She did win that lip sync against Rebecca Glasscock when she got sent home.
Okay.
You're missing the most important season 1 queen ever.
Pork Chop?
Pork Chop!
Pork Chop's still doing drag?
Did you not see her in the Shady Bunch? She was in the video for it.
She was?
Yeah. Because she's on every episode, every finale of Drag Race.
Oh, I have to rewatch that.
There's a her on a video as part of it.
Oh, I must have missed it. Mind you, I was already drinking.
I'm already on board for a Pork Chop return at any moment. I don't know that maybe she just doesn't want to ever come back. She's like, why should I come back? I get put on every season.
Yeah, I mean, Pork Chop is known.
Yeah, everyone knows who Pork Chop is, so here she is. But yeah, other than that, from season 1, I don't think I need anyone else. I'm still waiting. I would love for Dita Ritz to come back.
I would love to see Dita Ritz. People forget that Dita Ritz went far. Dita Ritz was 4th, right?
Yeah, I think 5th, I think. Because I think Latrice was 4th that season.
Okay.
She was season 4, yeah.
Yeah.
So she came in 5th, and she still has one of the best lip syncs ever on Drag Race.
Right, in front of Natalie Cole herself.
In front of Natalie Cole. She slayed it. I saw that she did it at Hardware. And I watched it live, and I videotaped it. I still have it. It is still phenomenal.
So before all of this happened, the last week of, or the second to last week of March here in Fort Worth at the Urban Cowboy Saloon, the Vixen was bringing her Black Girl Magic show. Mm-hmm. And I think it would have been the second time that they've done Black Girl Magic here. Dita Ritz was on the lineup. It was the Vixen, Dita Ritz, Raja O'Hara, because Raja's from Dallas, and a couple of other queens from the area. But the 3 Ru girls were Vixen, Dita Ritz, and Raja O'Hara.
Do you know who Dita Ritz's drag mother is?
No.
Jada Essence Hall.
Really? Oh. Wow.
Crazy, right?
Crazy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, our reigning queen.
Go Jada.
I love her.
Yes. So we have our new lip sync assassin this week.
Did you think it was Cameron Michaels because those boots and with the...
No, because I saw an article that announced who the 8 queens are, and she's not one of them. If you're all waiting for Cameron Michaels to show up, she's not on the show.
Really? Now, are the other 6 actually like assassins?
No.
Because I didn't think.
Not all of them, I will say.
I actually don't really consider Cameron Michaels. I'm sorry. I really don't consider Evie Oddly or Alyssa Edwards to be lip sync assassins.
I know a lot of people had a problem with Evie Oddly, but she is the only queen who actually had to lip sync on her season. I think she lip synced twice on her season.
Yeah.
And then she lip synced twice for the finale. She's never lost a lip sync.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So technically, she did lip sync 4 times and never lost.
Oh, can I ask if one queen's on there? Is that a spoiler? Is this a spoiler?
No, the article is out there in the world, so it's not a spoiler.
Is Peppermint on there?
No.
Peppermint is a lip sync assassin. I mean, Peppermint with the
Trinity, the tuck, is not on it either. So when the thing was going up and I saw the boots, because of knowing who was on it, I thought it was either Alyssa Edwards or Monet Exchange. She is on the list.
Okay.
I don't know that I consider Monet a lip sync assassin either, but
no.
But compared to some of these other ones, she is.
Yeah.
So you have Tatiana.
Where are you telling me who's gonna be on?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I thought you wanted to know.
No.
Oh, I thought you wanted to know. Sorry. We'll stop there. Now you know 2 more that are going to be on at some point.
Great. No. Because I actually like the reveal.
Okay. There's still 4 more, and some of them you're like, one in particular, when it happens, you will know. You're like, what?
What? Yeah.
I think she was literally, maybe she filled in for someone that canceled because she's local to LA.
Okay.
What I really wanted to happen with India was it for it to be maybe I'm first. I know she's not a lip sync assassin, but just to have that happen, I would have died.
Right. I just love when Ru asked Shay, "Are you ready to meet the lip sync assassin?" And Shay's just like, "Sure."
Okay.
When she's like, "Bitch," because Shay can lip sync. Like,
I don't think she can.
You don't think she can?
Not from her season. The 2 lip syncs she did on her season were not great.
Okay.
This lip sync, I think she was fantastic. So I think she has learned how to put on a show since her season. She wasn't great at her lip sync. Not that she should have lost the one that she did on the season. Yeah. But she clearly lost to Sasha Velour.
Well, yeah. Well,
there was no chance. No. But we have Alyssa Edwards, the dancing diva from Texas. I don't know what she calls herself. And they're lip syncing to Neutron Dance by the Pointer Sisters.
Which was so timely. So timely because Bonnie Pointer died earlier.
Monday. Last Monday. But I read an article that she wasn't in the group at that time when the song Neutron Dance came out.
Yeah, I also realized that like there were different variations of the Pointer Sisters, and I don't really know which one of the Pointer Sisters were in the
band. I think all 3 of them like formed a band, and then Bonnie went off to do her own solo thing. Mm-hmm. And then the Pointer Sisters kind of hit big in the 80s without her.
Yeah.
And did she ever make a solo album? I don't know.
I don't think so.
So they're gonna do Neutron Dance. What do you think of this lip sync?
I really liked that. Shay was just moving around, and that they both were going to the back of the runway at the exact same time.
At the same moment.
And we were like, oh, okay, so we're giving it to Alyssa. But also it just seemed like a song more suited to Shay than to Alyssa.
Totally suited for Shay. It felt like Alyssa wasn't even trying.
No,
because she didn't do any tricks.
Yeah.
She barely did any dancing. And they didn't show her very much. Either.
Yeah. Because Alyssa's just, Alyssa's a character.
Yeah. Was I happy that Alyssa was there? 1,000%.
Absolutely.
Because she makes me smile.
Yeah.
Did you watch Untucked?
I did.
I loved when she went back to talk to Angina.
That's just.
Yeah.
You realize how small Angina is.
Oh, she's so tiny.
In comparison to all of these. Even on the judges panel, when Michelle is like, you're such a tiny thing compared to all of these animals up on stage,
Yeah.
But I really thought that was a very beautiful moment with Alyssa. With Alyssa being like, look, you're one of the first people.
Yeah.
That did this.
You started this whole thing.
Yeah, and
one of the most memorable people from that season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When Angina, when she was told to sashay away, and she said, to Ru, I really loved the moment when she said that, 11 years ago you changed my life.
Yeah.
And RuPaul was like, 11 years ago you changed my life.
Yeah. She literally changed everyone's life on that episode.
Yeah. And that there are some people that RuPaul really kind of you can tell the queens that RuPaul actually has a soft spot for.
Because she knows their names.
Yeah. And Angina's always going to be one of them.
Yeah. Because she made headlines on season 1.
Yeah.
With who she was and what she did.
Yeah, I know, and she won the MAC challenge.
That MAC challenge was everything.
That MAC challenge was everything. There's a
Yeah, and again, I started watching season 1 over again during the break.
Okay.
And I made it through. I got to the episode where Jade went home to Rebecca Glasscup, and I was like, it's when I realized, I was like, oh my God, the producers are really just creating this show to their own narrative, even back 11 years ago in season 1. Yeah. And then the next episode was when Angina went home. And I stopped watching it because I was like, this is so wrong. Because first of all, she didn't lose that lip sync.
Yeah.
But BB Zahara Benet was determined to be the winner, I think, before the season happened.
I vividly remember, I tried, earlier this week, I started watching the first episode again.
Yeah.
But I vividly remember watching that first season in real time when it came on. And I just, I remember crying on Gina's episode with her.
Yeah.
But I also remember how fierce, and I use that word, I know we use that word I don't think we use it as much as we used to, but I do remember that was the only way you could describe BB.
Yeah.
Like that first season, she wanted it.
She took off her wig during that lip sync.
Yeah.
And that started the tremendous onslaught of people taking their wigs off.
Yeah, but
I blame BB.
Yeah, I just BB and Nina and Angina were my favorite of those.
Yeah,
my favorite
definitely
of that. And I remember disliking Akasha and just loving when she fell.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
And Chanel got very far, but Chanel annoyed me.
She did me too. When I rewatched it again, I was like, she really is a great drag queen, but she's nasty.
Yeah.
She thinks a whole lot of herself.
Yeah. And I'm really glad that, I know we don't talk about All Stars 1, except for that people were on it. But I really do feel like she kind of redeemed herself a bit on All Stars 1.
She did, yeah, tremendously. And she got very lucky to be on a team with Chad Michaels.
Yeah. Who understands her, So
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So anyway, Shea Coulee wins. She gets $20,000.
Which, since we were just talking about season 1,
is
the prize money that BB Zahara Benet won. That was the grand prize.
That's what she got. And that is all she got.
That's all she got.
Yeah. That's crazy to me. It'll be interesting to see if it goes any higher than that this season.
Yeah.
We'll see and find out.
We'll see.
And we find out that Angina was on her lipstick, and then we find out that Angina was on everyone's lipstick, including Angina's. So the right queen obviously did go home.
Yeah.
Next week we are going to design rooms. I don't know what that means.
Isn't that club 96?
I know, but are they doing a club, or I couldn't really tell if it was supposed to
I
be a
don't know.
club or if they just like design. It's like
A hospitality lounge? I don't
CTV
know.
kind of
VIP
thing.
lounge?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we're gonna have teams, which is always gonna be drama. The
Yeah.
teams are not gonna be even. It looked like, because I saw a team of 2 and then I saw teams of 3.
Well, yeah, because
There's 8.
there's 8. Oh, the hell.
Yeah, so I'm guessing there's 2 teams of 3 and a team of 2. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm not a producer.
Anything else you want to say about this episode?
I think they are setting us up for a showdown with Cracker and Alexis, or Cracker and Mayhem.
Or Cracker and Blair?
Cracker and Blair. So on Friday, right as I was going to bed, because it's delayed on the West Coast because of time zone. But I saw that Mayhem Miller was going live, and so she was live watching it with
Oh, okay.
So there are people who like get on Instagram Live and watch it with queens while they're watching it. Who aren't able to watch it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, but the way that Mayhem was watching it with Morgan McMichaels. And Morgan McMichaels started going in on Miss Cracker.
Oh!
I mean, in on Miss Cracker. And Mayhem was like, oh. Yeah. And I'm like, there's gotta be something that goes down with Cracker.
Something's gonna go down, girl.
Like, I think they're building, and it was just so evident that there was, it was just so evident. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like the Cracker drama is going to go on for a bit.
Well, it's definitely happening next week with Alexis Mateo, and I don't know why she's coming for Alexis.
I don't know why. I don't know why either.
Because if you put the two next to each other, Alexis is the better drag queen. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about it.
Yeah. Although there's a person on YouTube that I think does spoilers. But also what they do is they keep track of all the queens' social media accounts after each episode, and they check to see. Yeah, and out of all of the queens, even at the beginning of the season, Miss Cracker had the most followers.
Of course she does, because she's skinny and white.
Yeah.
Number 2 is probably Blair St. Clair.
Number 2 is actually Shay.
Oh, well, that makes sense. That actually does make sense.
Yeah. But 3 is Blair.
Yeah. Yep. That's crazy to me. I mean, Mick Cracker has a following, I will say that. I don't understand it some of the time. But.
Yeah. I think as a boy, especially this season, I think as a boy, Cracker's very cute.
He is.
Because he doesn't have the little weird
the little man bun ponytail.
Yeah. Like his hair's but yeah,
Cracker, as a boy to me looks like Rob Wheeler, and I can't unsee it. Every time he pops on the screen, I'm like, Rob Wheeler's on the screen.
Oh, well,
they don't even look that much alike. It's just that kind of resemblance.
Yeah. Well, I guess now that I don't work there and he doesn't work there, I'll say it. Rob Wheeler could get it. Yeah.
All right.
I have a type.
Not for me. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I clearly have a type.
That's fine.
Also, when we're recording, but also like, whatever. Rob Wheeler is also a really great dresser.
He is. He's got style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
agreed.
Hey Rob, if you watch this.
Hey Rob.
I think you kind of already knew this, but
she's never gonna see this.
I'm gonna text him and be like, so just so you know, because it's gonna go out in the world, I said you could get it. And
your name is going to be on YouTube. And we gave your full government name.
But now that you've said it, I'm gonna every time
you're gonna look and you'll be like,
all
oh my
I'm
God,
gonna do is see Rob
there
Wheeler.
it is.
Yeah.
It's just a vague resemblance. They don't look identical by any means. It's just like this vague resemblance, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, it's Rob Wheeler.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. That's
Cool.
my own psychoses.
There you go. There you go. I mean, I guess I would like, yeah, I think it would throw me off if there was a queen that looked like Jeff Klein, like out of drag. So I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who's on your team this season?
Oh, mine is Shay.
Okay.
Ms. Cracker.
Okay.
And India Farah.
Oh, and who's your alternate?
Well, it was on China.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
You'll be fine.
We'll see. It was Brian sent me a text going, oh, I guess it's very good I didn't activate or switch out. I forgot who his like what it was.
Oh, his alternate?
Yeah. I think it was just like probably a good thing that I didn't activate on Gina for Shay or something.
Oh, why would you do that, first of all?
Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You know, I just go along. I never win any of your polls, any of your pools.
I never win them either. That I don't play anymore, but I have never won. The closest I came in third place one season, and I don't know how.
I came in really close. I think All Stars 4.
Last All Stars.
I think.
Yeah.
But like, I was like maybe 4th or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just also like and this is not a criticism. There's like so many factors in terms of points. You know, like,
not really anymore. I've eliminated a lot of them.
But yeah, like it's so funny, like because I watch like Raven, like I watched the fashion review,
fashion photo review,
and sometimes I'm thrown off by what they think is good versus what I think is good, and I'm like,
I almost stopped using theirs as points because it made zero sense to me.
Oh yeah.
Most of them now they toot everyone.
Yeah,
it's rare that they give a boot now.
Yeah, well, because you know they used to look at it as actual fashion. I'm like, no, this is drag.
This is drag.
Yeah, drag.
Yeah, so if it's good drag, great. But there are queens on there that are not in good drag.
Yeah, yeah.
So. Yeah, that's my own personal opinion. Their toots and boots make me crazy for the most part.
Yeah. All right. So 2 episodes in.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, what is like your overall feeling so far of All Stars 5?
I mean, I loved episode 1 so much. I thought it was a really good episode. This episode was not the best, but not terrible. I think it was just a bad challenge, and the runway I thought was weird, but I liked most of the looks on the runway.
Yeah.
And I mean, Shea Coulee was clearly the winner.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Yeah. I think we've reached that point where we need to give it, and I think we're probably going to have to give it a year.
I agree with that.
But like, look,
we need to build up some new queens.
You need to build up some new queens, but also like, you know, of the earlier seasons, you've already scraped, you've already chosen from the top. I mean, look, no shade to India Farah, but like India Farah came in what, like 7?
Maybe not even that high.
Or 8, like, you know, like I don't, like, there are some queens that, like, yes, now they are popular, but, like, I don't consider Blair St. Clair, like, an all-star.
No.
You know, like...
India Farah was a surprise to me because she had quit drag for a while, and she had posted so much negative things about Drag Race that I was like, why would you bring her back? I mean, obviously they brought her back because Derek Barry was going to be there, and they knew that there was some kind of grudge going on.
Yeah.
Not that I haven't enjoyed her on the show. She's fine.
Right.
She's not going to be around much longer, I think.
Yeah. No, but like
that's my own opinion, everyone. Again, I don't have spoilers. I don't know anything, but
yeah,
I thought she could have gone home this week.
Like if you go back, if you like look at season 12. Season 12, you have the GGs and the Crystals, even though I'm not a big GG fan. Like you look at your runners up. and even from that cast was so stacked.
Yeah,
that like
it really was.
That cast was so stacked that like even if you were to pull like Jan, and you know I'm a Jan stan.
I know you're a stan.
But even if you pull Jan or Heidi, you know, you're still getting a level of
yeah, I think you could bring back almost anyone from season 12.
Yeah.
Almost anyone.
Yeah, I mean, and season 11 was like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Heights.
Nina West.
Nina West.
I mean, I would bring back Sugarcane.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, and what I think we can like season 10 was Aquaria, Asia.
Oh, you could bring back Asia.
Was Akira season 11?
Akira was 11, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can bring back Akira as well, but I mean, Asia can come back. She needs a butterfly redemption.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't really care for Eureka, but Eureka's
doing great on We're Here. Let her stay there.
Yeah.
I don't need her on Drag Race. She can keep doing it.
Look, even Cameron Michaels. Cameron Michaels is season 10. You know, like, well, the thing about Cameron Michaels is like, you know, she could talk a little bit more, but like, look, Cameron Michaels really was that stealth kind of like.
She's boring.
Yeah.
But like I said, she's still a good drag queen. She's just boring to me.
Yeah. But I really would love to see Dieter Ritz.
Yeah, that's kind of the only old school queen that I would like to see back.
Yeah.
I mean, Nina Flowers, I would love to, but I don't know that she would come back.
Yeah, I don't know if they would ever give Willem another chance, but
I don't think so.
Yeah. Kimchi.
He's still talking shit about Drag Race.
Well then, yeah. Kimchi, I would like to see back.
Yeah, and then I don't know if she'll come back either, because I think
really?
they would have invited her already.
Yeah. Oh, so here's a question. I'm sorry, I don't know if we're running long, but like, here's a question. Because I was thinking about this, like, during grocery shopping. Like, do they actually audition for All Stars?
Hold that thought. All right, ask your question again.
Do they actually audition for All Stars?
I don't know if they audition for it. I don't know if the producers put out feelers to see if they'd be interested in it, or if they just like put out an offer and say, we want you to come back, or if the queens are like, I'm ready to do something.
Yeah. There are two queens, two old school queens that I would like to see come back. Okay. I don't know how good one of them would do. I think the other one is probably too big at this point to be like, no, I can't go for a third round at this. But Pandora Box.
I think she should come back because she got a raw deal on season 1. Yeah. I think she got a raw deal on her season as well.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know if she would either. I don't know. Raven, I think, is done.
That's what I mean. Like
Raven, I think, is done because she
doesn't need to.
She's got a job.
Yeah.
And I think she and Rue now have this relationship where it just wouldn't be fair.
That's true.
For her to come back.
That's true.
Unless RuPaul is no longer hosting, if it ever gets to that point.
Right. So, all right.
But yeah, Pandora Box, I'm all for Pandora Box. She's one of my favorite queens.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. And should have won Snatch Game.
For real.
For real. Yeah. All right, that's all I got.
All right, yeah.
I can't think of anything else to talk about Drag Race anyway. Who do you think is going to win? Let's do that. Who's our top 3? We're going to do a top 3, not a top 4.
Top 3, Shay. Shay Jujubee. And
that third spot is up for grabs.
I think that third spot is either Alexis or maybe Ms. Cracker. I
think that might be what this fight is going to lead up to, is between the two of them, who gets that third spot.
Yeah.
And so it'll drag the drama out for the whole season.
Yeah. Look, I'm also perfectly. What I want is I would love a top 3 queens of color.
Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
People are really pushing on that Blair St. Clair, which I don't get because I'm not a fan of hers.
I'm not a fan. You know, it's just I get the elevation of fashion, but like fashion does not a drag queen make.
No, not at
You know,
all.
like look, Shea Coulee gives great fashion, but Shea Coulee is just also like there is a sense of
right. She's also a great drag queen, whereas Blair is just giving us a look, and there's nothing behind it. For me.
Yeah. For me. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my own personal opinion of that.
Yeah. So
I don't know what else to say.
What about you? What about you for top 3?
I think it's definitely Shay's gonna be there. I hope Jujubee is. I hope she doesn't get the Manila chop like season 4.
Yeah.
But I don't know that she won't. But I think she's fantastic. I would love for Alex Mateo to be there.
Yeah.
And my wild card is Mariah. I am just enjoying her so much. That not that I want her, not that I think she's gonna win, but I think I want her on my television.
Right. And I have to say, because she's right behind you.
She is.
Yeah. I do like that pink wig on her.
I talked about it last week.
I know.
I like the pink wig. I don't like it with that outfit.
Oh yeah. Well,
that was my critique of the wig. I think the wig is stunning.
To be fair, you can't really see the rest of the outfit. So.
I know. You can't see it on this.
Yeah. Also, my favorite moment of this past episode though was when Jujubee was like, "Do you know what I could do with $20,000? I could put it in an IRA Roth,
and then I would have $20,000
in an IRA
Roth." Oh, Jujubee, you know she's not gonna buy clothes with it because she don't spend money on clothes.
Here's the thing: there are only a couple of queens that can still do it.
Yeah.
And not have to rely on an outfit, and that is Jujubee.
Exactly. Yeah, she's got so much charisma and personality that you just don't care.
Yeah.
I would love it if Jujubee won. I know that everyone is picking Shea as the winner already. But I am Jujubee all the way.
Look, I'm very much I want Shea to win. My next pick that I would be happy with is Jujubee.
Yeah.
Like either one of those two. I feel like Shea Coulee really needs a crown, but so I also feel Jujubee needs a crown.
Yeah.
And they should have just picked one winner in All Stars 4, so that way I could have had a tie this year.
Yeah. I think, in my personal opinion, there was only one winner of All Stars 4.
Mine too.
Our picks are probably opposite.
Oh, I don't know.
Who do you want? Who do you think won All Stars? Who do you think won?
2, 3. Trinity.
Renee. I knew it.
Okay.
And I only say that because I think Trinity did fantastic, and everyone knows that she won the most challenges or whatever that season. But I thought she didn't do great on the final challenge. And the final challenge, I thought Monet won, which is what I thought.
Which was the final challenge? What was the final challenge again?
They had to write a verse for that song. I don't remember what song it was even. But Monet's was fantastic, and Trinity's was not good. Who else did it?
Naomi and Monique.
Naomi and Monique, yeah. Monique's was weak as well, and Naomi's was fine, but not outstanding. But of that, I thought Monique was the winner from that challenge, and so that's why I thought she won. Because I thought it was based on that challenge, but clearly it was based on the entire season.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to deny that I am not a Trinity fan.
I'm not a Monet fan.
That's okay. I appreciate Trinity because I think she is great. I think she's actually really good television, and I think her drag is good. It's just not my kind of drag.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are the jokes?
Where are the jokes?
Yeah. Where's my crown? Where?
Poor Trinity. So I think I want Jujubee to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be fine with Shea winning, obviously.
Yeah, I would be fine with either one of them winning.
At this point, I do not want Cracker to win. She got a lot of damage control she got to fix if she wants
but I mean,
to win me over.
Cracker could give me a call. I could, help mitigate some of that.
I will say that on one of Bob's podcasts, he said it was him and Monet talking, and Monet had just won.
Yeah.
And she's like, now we just got to get Cracker, and the whole family will have a title. And here she is.
Making the family proud.
Making the family proud. Did you hear about the rift between Bob and Monet?
No. Well, sibling rivalry?
No. Well, it happened during sometime last week. Someone had texted me and they're like, did you see what's going on? And I was like, no. And so I went onto Instagram and looked at Monet's Instagram, and it was a video of her unfollowing Bob on all social medias on her Insta story. And then I went to Bob's Twitter account, and it was like, some people are just fair weather friends and they're not meant to be in your life forever. And then everyone else is like, is this a hoax or is this real? And then I didn't hear anything else about it. And then I listened to Sibling Rivalry this week, and they were like going at each other on the podcast as well.
About what?
Just like shouting at each other. It was like really, really crazy. Yeah, it started off weird. Monet said she was in a bad mood when it started because she didn't think they were actually recording. She thought they were gonna air an episode that they had already recorded, but Bob wanted to make a new one because they wanted to talk about the protests, and it just kind of escalated, and they just kept shouting back and forth at each other.
Wow.
But like I said, people are thinking it's a hoax, that they're doing it as a joke kind of thing. But I don't know. It was weird. And again, I haven't heard anything about it, and I haven't really gone to look and see. I'm waiting to see if an episode of Sibling Rivalry comes out this week, or if it's just done. But Bob is now doing YouTube videos with Peppermint, which are fantastic. If you haven't watched any of them, they're really good. They're all about Black Lives Matter.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, that's my last plug.
All right.
Roger, please take care of yourself. Continue to wear that mask, even if no one else does.
No, I will.
And I will see you again, maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
We'll see.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.